Ladies and gentlemen, it does seem that Gun Media are doing a hell of a job with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game at this moment in time, as we have another patch incoming this Tuesday, the 19th of September. Gun and Sumo, they really seem to be listening to us, and it's such a great and fresh sight to see. When you look at other game development companies this day and age, they all seem just to want to make as much money as they can with microtransactions and new skins, instead of actually fixing bugs within the games. With the Texas Chainsaw Massacre though, they are actively looking into each and every feedback heading their way, which is just great. They have been hands-on, they have been just out in the open with everything that they're doing, and their weekly Moretto times is just, chef's kiss, is just amazing. This seems to be now, like obviously with last week's update with the car battery being turned on from the start, these little things like this that the community is just actually really grateful for, and it's great to see. Now, the new patches coming in this week, we have got some major updates to it. Obviously, the biggest fix is Sissy's poison attack. This bug resulted in all of Sissy's attacks having a poison effect. Sissy's normal attacks will now no longer have this poison effect. Special Blend can still provide a poison attack only on her next single strike. Rubber Legs will still slow down victims though who are already affected by the poison. They've also fixed players blocking themselves. We've resolved an issue where a player could block themselves, resulting in matchmaking issues and errors. I had this the other day. I was playing as Sissy, and on gas station, for some unknown reason, I got stuck in a little corner by the well and where the chicken is. For some unknown reason, I just couldn't move. These two now are absolutely just great. They have changed the locations on Slaughterhouse for the fuse box and the valve handle spawns. The fuse box will now no longer spawn next to the Slaughterhouse door, and they've also replaced this with a new spawn on the side of the shed near the valve gate exit. For the valve handle spawns, they've removed them from the side of the garage to be in a more high traffic area, and they've also moved it from the side of the animal pen to be in a more high traffic area as well. More than likely this is going to be either in the middle by where Grandpa sits on top or underneath, or I could actually see it being in the slaughterhouse itself. Now we come on to a couple of tuned additions. The Efficient Grappler perk has been reduced. The perk provides a percentage chance to keep scrap after a close encounter. Level 1 is 10%, level 2 is 15%, level 3 is 20%. The Efficient Backstabber perk has also been reduced. Level 1 is 10% chance, level 2 is 15, and level 3 is 20. All these are a chance to keep the scrap after you do it. Connie and Lealand's abilities, these also have been tuned. Now for Connie's focused ability, they've added to the base cooldown, and they've added to the base cooldown time for Lealand's lifesaver ability. This one by here now is going to help the killers quite substantially. The Escape Restraints minigame at the start. They have adjusted the minigame, so now it actually requires slightly more taps to escape, and the overall minigame will take slightly longer to complete. Strength and stealth still affect this minigame, and players can build accordingly. And last but not least, 7 player requirements. They have reinstated that you need 7 players to start the game. This was one of the best things that they could have done, because when you just had it as 6, you could have had 4 survivors, 2 killers, and you just weren't going to win. But seeing that there as well now, it's just so much better having more players in the game. If you do want to report any and all existing or persistent issues, please use the support site, which I've left the link below for you. And the new edition of the Moretto Times will arrive on Wednesday, September 20th, the day after this patch goes live. Take care guys, and I'll see you in the basement.